The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Here we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week.
It's the Wrestlingus show, ladies and gentlemen. We are all the way live. We are holding this show together with tape, sticks, and bubblegum. I might sound a little different because my power has gone out, but we do this for you people, and we have to get a show out for you guys. So I'm doing this over the phone with earbuds, and I'm on the fucking porch, and I'm looking for a Werther's original to suckle on, Faust, while I do the show. But this is the only way to get this out.
There. I see some shade.
Yeah, it's fucking hot here too, and I got my nice sweatshirt.
And you got a hoodie.
I'm very glad to have done that. Yeah, I'm like, I got no time to change before we do this because I didn't think we'd be doing this. So we will be doing this show. We will go through Rampage. We will go through Dynamite for the Patreon people. Sign up, baby. We got another sign up come our way, and they jump to the big boy tier, the Godfather Plus, to see all of this nonsense. I go, what a perfect time for them to sign up. To see the before the show and during the show and see us jump through a hoop to do shit. So they got a special show to start. They didn't get a normal show to start. So hopefully it's actually something good. You go, wow, this is fucking spinning plates.
Yes, sir.
Rampage Saturday night.
It's Saturday, and yeah, it's Saturday.
Daniels versus Moxley. Now,
for some reason. And then I'm like, oh, because they explain, Danielson, he was part of the SoCal crew with the Elite. So that's why.
JR mentions he saw Jeff Hardy backstage. I actually had to make a note of this. He goes, we saw each other and we were both teary-eyed. I'm like, oh my God. They see each other and go, man, you fucked up again, didn't you? I'm like, stop it. Fucking come
More
on
on
now.
Jeff later.
Thank you. So after the sleeper hold and Mox wins, Mox is like, okay, let's shake hands. And I go, what? Like, why is this? So he shakes hands. And it's like, all right, there we go. So you go, okay.
I thought he was just shaking hands, to put over the young up-and-comer Christopher Daniels, Hey, man, hey, kid, good match, Like the Undertaker. Undertaker and Jeff Hardy.
You go, woo, raise his hand. Woo, you did something.
Almost got me.
That guy, RCH, you almost did it. Okay. Hardy group in the ring next, Faust, and Jeff talks. I go, he might as well just play a repeat because it's the same thing every time because this is always I fucked up again. I fucked up again every time. I worked so hard to get back to where I need to be until next time.
I know. Well, he says, I'm out here to say that I'm going to retire from screwing up.
From fucking up anymore. I'm done with it. Yeah, we've heard this before. I really thought it was done with from the last time because it's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while since a fuck up, and then it was like, okay, here we go, right back to it. Maybe it's fuck. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to have him out and about, or is it probably worse if he's at home and has no job? Right. Maybe. Is he just drinking, or is he into some shit? Is he pills?
What was the last one? Was it a DUI? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was drinking, but I don't know if he's back on the shit that he was when he had the match with Sting.
Right. I don't think that was that hardcore.
Greatest. That was wild. Jesus Christ. Stokely's on the Tron, and he goes, I'm waiting for an answer about the match with Matt Hardy. And he goes, I'll tell you when I want to. What?
I know. Why are we dragging this out? Nobody cares.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. Man. Yeah. It's to get out.
He wanted it.
He already got out of control or whatever that stipulation was in the other contract, and now he needs to get out of it. Remember, there was like a 2-part thing. This whole
thing it was to get out from the firm. And if they won, they could get out from the firm. What?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it was the same thing. It was, if Hook won, we're out. And then I get to have a match with you that lets me get out.
And then my favorite part about this is after Matt's like, nah, Big Bill, Ethan Page, and then Moriarty come out. So 3 guys take out the 4. because it's the Hardy, the Private Party guy, and Hook. So those 4 guys get beat up by those 3.
Yeah, Stokely kind of goes, he's on the Tron and talking. So the firm shows up from behind to knock them out. I guess old Big Bill's deal now is to have a blow pop.
Yeah, where did this come from?
That's his new thing. He walked, and one day Faust is going to be a problem. God forbid he trips. Yes, yes. You don't need this. Dustin and Keith Lee have their stupid promo about what the fuck is it called? The
Naturally
the glorious
limitless.
naturally. There you Faust knows. I don't know if I'm proud or ashamed.
It took me a second because I just started thinking, what other wrestler used to do the fucking blow pop gimmick? It was Joey Ryan. I don't know if he wants to follow in Joey Ryan's footsteps.
It didn't work out that well for him. And he had it shoved up his ass and back in his mouth.
Oh, man. They put it in other people's mouths. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking foul. Julia versus Hulk Hogan. Kira got a lot following her behind it. There's a whole lot back there.
She takes dumps like a
fat ass
joke.
You know what? Funny. So Julie got this. Kira got this big fat ass, right, with a P. Mm-hmm. You'd still take Julia over Kira Hogan.
Oh, yeah. I like Julie. I want more Julia wrestling. I dig her.
And I write in here, okay, the Heartless Lock, whatever she wins. Why has it taken so long for her to have a fucking match? Do you think she was in like fucking? Has she been
wrestling on Dark and we didn't know? I don't know.
Or like just training so she knew how to wrestle. Afterwards, Anna Jay.
She was fine for what she did. She was okay. It's not like she was terrible, but after she wins, she's in her character and her music's playing and she's singing along. Yeah, then Anna
Scarlet Fever. Anna Jay, I go, isn't she a bad guy? So we're gonna have a bad person feud. This makes no sense either.
Well, wait, aren't the House of Black, aren't they good guys? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point, Faust. But Kira's a good guy.
Yeah, after she left.
There you go.
I don't,
Thank you, Faust.
There's a lot of shades of gray in AEW, okay? We don't believe in good guys and bad guys.
Christopher Daniels interview in the back, and the BBC shows up. And he's like, whoa. And they go like they're going to beat him up. Mm-hmm. Moxley goes, no.
He's
and
an
then
OG.
Fucking punches him in the fucking head and bloodies him into the fucking locker.
Yeah.
What?
After Mox stalks him and
he goes,
like, maybe you still have some honor in you.
You're a good, which then did it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
so you got busted.
I'm like, we're having a Daniels. Now he's going to be a big storyline. Christopher Daniels.
No.
What year is this?
No, it's just because he's in the bubble of the elite. So anybody around them, they already beat up.
How is he in the bubble of elite? Because he knew them?
Well, they explained, because he wrestled in LA with them.
Good
They're
Lord.
friends, okay?
Yeah, he knew them. 8-man tag, Double J, Lethal, and FTR versus Jobbers or Varsity Athletes. Same thing.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. Oh, that's who attacked Briscoe last week because I didn't know.
Yes, we finally saw who it was. Singh brings the fucking Golden Globe.
He still has it.
Faust.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something that they still have this thing. So when Double J struts, we get FTR doing the same thing now, Faust. Mm-hmm. I am so fucking amazed that people absolutely suck when they try to do a strut. It's amazing to me that they can't just copy this like to a T. It's always they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's fucking awkward as shit. I'm like, how are you a wrestler? You fucking no rhythm for shit. We get an accidental punch to Double J or by Double J to Dax. There's a quick roll up, and I go, oh fuck! I really think he's gonna fucking lose for a minute.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing: there's a roll up, and Jeff don't do shit.
Yeah.
He stands there and goes, I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Stroke. And then Dax gets the fucking pin. Briscoe runs in for Peacemaker.
Because they're arguing after, and Mark's like, let's break it up. And that's when I noticed that fucking Singh still had the fucking
you noticed it then? I saw when he walked out I'm like, oh my God.
That bright fucking face.
Yeah, it's
thing.
like it looks like shit. Orange versus and Frito Bandito video package, because we're getting this on
right.
Dynamite. It's time for the main event, Faust, and it is Viking versus Dragon Listo.
For the AAA Mega Championship. Huh.
Oh, fuck.
You know, all that.
I don't like Faust. I don't like nuts on my ice cream. I don't like it to mix. If I have a sausage and a pancake with the syrup, I don't want my sausage to touch. It has to be away.
Okay.
Separate my wrestling organizations. Go.
Right.
Stay where you are. Stay where. All of a sudden, Kenny Omega shows up with his fucking belt. What? You don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh, I have Japanese belt.
Yeah, they made a big deal. I mean, it's
this match isn't what it was. It wasn't first time we saw this Viking,
the Kingo,
and we were like, "Holy God damn!"
And that's the thing. There was all this buzz about him, right? And then it's well, where can I see him again? And he's not back, and then he is, and then they hide him on Rampage.
He hasn't talked. He comes out dressed like the fucking berserker. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it's rough. When people are foreign, it's fucking, it's very, even with, what's his name? The Japanese guy now, Takeshi 69.
Yeah.
He comes out there, he doesn't know a fucking word either. It's just, it doesn't work. You know? So, and to keep you up to date on the draft, Joey Porter Jr. is a Steeler. Fate, you cannot run from fate, Faust. With the Bears pick, which makes me sick. Faust, it's time to go over to patreon.com.
Yeah, I just wrote 6:30.
Oh, you have a note about this.
6:30 by Son of Berserker, and then Roosh and Vance attack after, and that was it.
I was gonna say through a table. No, that one happens on the next.
Oh yeah. That was another night.
Same move, a different night, different person. Sorry, I get them confused.
They all blend.
Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Get the full complete shows all the time. Even when the fucking electricity is out, we bring you a fucking show. Right. You want to see me sit on the porch like Brett Favre in Mississippi with a Werther's counting other people's money? You sign up. You get this. It's time for Dynamite, Faust. How about who's in that front row?
This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking.
Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out. You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably...
Yeah. We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut.
She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup or something. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called?
Beware of the hog splash.
Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter @Lingus Mafia.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with your AEW review. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for bearing with us this week with nonsensical, cave manning. It's a caveman style out here. We're living very primitively with our iPhones doing this show. We wouldn't have been able to do this in the past.
Nope.
But we can get this done now. So that's it. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. You want to get all your shows on time, all the time, full shows, video shows, everything. Everything's there. Also, look for our TikToks. Everything is at Lingus Mafia. Anywhere you go, type in Lingus Mafia. That's where you'll find it. For Mr. Fausty Walnuts, I'm Cav Manning. And you know what, Faust? This is where he's going to have to insert something, because this is where I say that is what you call a perfect wrestling podcast.
Well, let's not put our foot through a Van Gogh, people. That was great.
Yes, sir, Mr. Walnuts.